Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
Okay. Now, how did you become an on-air personality?
The story started, I think, the same 2007. I was with Bumi Davies of Afrotainment. I was with him, and then Bumi said to me, oh, he was going to Cool FM to see Mr. Ibrahim Abubakar. And I told him, Cool FM, he said, yes, that they are starting a pidgin radio station, and he wants to give them content. I said, oh, that wouldn't be bad, though. Let me just try and follow you. May we reach there, may we hear what and go talk. I got there, and they said that they wanted to start up their radio station, Pidgin. Cool FM was starting a Pidgin radio station. I said that wouldn't be bad. I don't mind joining. And then they told me to send my CV. I hadn't sent any before in my life. I finished from school in 2003. 2003. I did diploma 2005. 95. I did diploma 95, but went back to do degree in 2000. So finished my degree in 2003. We got to direct entry. Did degree 2003. So from that time till this 2007 we're talking about, I've never written a CV and all that. So, but then they told me to submit my CV. And then they told me to come for an interview. The day I went for the interview, Chris Obosi, Charles Chuborija, Olisa Debois, I think Freeze was there too, I think. And then Ibrahim Abubakar himself, they were all there, and then they interviewed me. So tell us about yourself, tell us this. So there and then, I think it was Charles Chuborija, one man I respect so much. He now said, can you tell us some of your, is it qualities or something? I can't even remember. I was just like, can you tell us some of your qualities or ability? I don't forget. Aims and objective. He said, so what are your aims and objective? I told him that it is written in the CV that he's holding, that he should read it. The man now said, do you think we are playing here? What is I should read it? I said that it is there. Because when my friend wrote it in his own aims, I did not change it. I left it like that. I only changed my name, my school, my course, and I didn't change aims and objective. So I didn't even know what he was talking about when he mentioned aims and objective. But he said, but you wrote it here. And I told him, I said, sir, to be truthful, the CV is my friend's CV. The aims and objective is my friend's aims. Is my friend's aims and objective. It's not my own. It's not my aim. It's his own. So Chris Obosi now said, really? And they are saying this in front of the panel. I said, sir, there's no need for me to lie. There's no because if you ask me from now till tomorrow, I don't know what those aims are. Because I didn't even read it. So I don't even know it. They just laughed. They giggled amongst themselves. And then, was it Chris or Lisa? I can't remember. Somebody now said, this guy is not normal in the head. This guy is crazy. And then Dan Foster was the main thing then. Dan Foster was God of radio. And then they were just saying, this guy is not normal, This is the kind of person that we need on this new radio station. Somebody that is not normal. Somebody that is bringing something new into radio and all this stuff. You won't understand the joy I felt that day. Yeah. My joy knew no bounds. And then to make matters worse, then I still used to wear I wore 2 earrings. Look at me that went to look for job. That's the you know I'm the most unserious human being alive. I wore 2 earrings, wore one brown Timberland, wore jeans, wore a shirt. I folded in a hand, and then I was wearing face cap. So firstly, I was intimidated when I got to the reception. Because when I got to reception, I saw everyone in suits. Hi. And I asked them that, please, what did you people come from? They said they came to look for work, the same radio work. So in my mind, I just told myself, see people who sabi as then they dress to go look for work. There is no way they will give me this job. No need. So from the reception, I was already defeated. Me, I was defeated. I was waiting at the reception. So as I was at the reception, they were calling people in one after the other, and those guys also further intimidated me more. Somebody is saying that as a big boy concerned, I'm not the big boy that time. I was further intimidated more because those people were not discussing. Did you attend Globacom interview? Did you go for? I think I saw you at Zenith Bank's interview. They didn't take you. They took that guy. Meanwhile, this is my own first job interview. The first one. This is my first job interview. I dress anyhow. Bros. That day as I enter, when I fool myself finish, when I come out. We then talk say, I think we need this guy. He's not normal in the head. I tell myself, say, we down here. Not be about your dressing. Now about what you get to give. So far say it fits everything that they look for, you go get the job. And that was just it. And then at the end I got the job, and then 2007 till date. And surprisingly, all those people that wore suits, some wore coats, some wore blazer. Sukuble, the three. Suit, coat, blazer. Some people wore the three together. But at the end, I was offered the job, and then the rest is history now.
Now, your program used to be from 6 to 10. What was it reduced from? What was it reduced first? What was the time allocated to you reduced? And it used to run every day. Why did they also reduce that to only 2 days? What happened?
Okay, so I had some issues with them at the radio station at some point. That was during COVID and all the stuff. So when I had that issue with them at the radio station and all during COVID, and then by the time I came back to the station, because most of the clients also still insisted that they wanted me to stay back and all, I was doing some jobs for some telcos and then for MTN and then some other brands. Then the Dufil family, that's Promasido, Dufil, that's Indomie and all of them. And all that. So I had all that job I was doing for them on the radio, because as a radio broadcaster, those clients were also paying me directly. As they were paying the station their fee, they were also paying me directly. So when all the issues I had with the radio station ended and all, and then it also, another important thing was also the finance. What I was earning for a long time was the same thing I was earning, and they were not interested in increasing it. They just said to me, okay, so the best thing for us to do is, why don't we reduce your time of work and you still earn what you earn? And then I just said, okay, fine, that pays me better. And then they asked me, will you want to do 3 times a week or 2 times a week? And then I told them I'd rather do 2 times a week, because I was already channeling my energy into producing concerts and events. I started doing a lot of concerts, in particular in the East. Myself, because it's past tense now, I was doing a lot of job for Ned, for E-Money, for Cubana, and all of them. There's some other guys too that I was doing producing jobs for. So, and then I was also concentrating gradually, going back to film, because that's where I started from originally. I started from doing movies. That was in '95. That's what so when they told me, okay, will you want to do every day? I said no. They also asked, will you want to do 2-3 times a week. I said, no, I'd rather just do Tuesdays and Thursdays. So in case I travel out of Lagos to go and work, I can come back and the job is on a Sunday. I can come back on a Monday and then go to radio on Tuesday. And then in case I have production to do, I can travel on Thursday or Friday morning, and I'm not worried about wanting to work on radio on Friday. So that's just the way it is, and that's where we are till now. And then I think I'm okay with that because I stress less for radio. I stress less for radio.
Now you present an exciting program on radio. What does it take to be an exciting on-air personality? What does it take to present a program that most people will find exciting?
You know, for me, it varies for different people. But like Dan Foster told me, I will say, to be truthful, I'm a student of Dan Foster. But Dan Foster told me something when I first came onto radio. He said, you are not all-knowing. If you don't know it, say it on radio. Be natural. Say it that you don't know. If they tell you something you don't know, say it. Nobody will kill you. You are not a god. Yeah? Be human. Be as human as possible. So when I came on radio, and then anything, even when I mistakenly switch off microphone, even when something happens to me the night before, even I will come on radio and then I will talk the way it is. And to be truthful, I got that from Dan Foster. You know, back then, Dan would always say things like, man, he went out yesterday night, he saw this girl with a little Ikebe, and then the girl was just moving about. And he was just talking, and a lot of us take glue. Dan Foster turned me to an aboki. I used to carry radio like this to listen to the big dog. Those that are on this life that know what I'm talking about will affirm. I used to carry radio like this because there's no way you will not listen to Dan Foster. So when I joined radio, Dan just said, look, don't kill yourself. Yeah? Don't even try to kill yourself. Just do what you can do. Be as natural as possible. Now, I learned that. Secondly, it helped me a lot. It was easy for me to speak to power then too, because the governor of the state, some guys that were close to him were now listening to the radio station, and then they also got in touch. So it was also easy for me then, once I make a complaint about anywhere in the states. That's what the other governors are not doing. Once I made any complaint about anything in Lagos State, back then, the state will jump on it to try to tackle that issue immediately. Then it gave me, so back then, a lot of people in a lot of areas, local governments and all, started tuning in to listen because they know that once Yaws says it, Lagos State will listen and then they will come to their rescue, or they will attend to it. Either it's a road, be it water, be it a drainage and all those stuff. Those things you just notice that boldly I used to tell people, don't worry, give me 2 days. Give me 2 days. The state will attend to you. Once you call one dead body for road, this, I say, give me the next 2 hours. I could say it boldly then that they will come to it. They will come and move. They will come and do this thing. Because the states, at that moment, the states, that's during the Fashion administration, they also reached out to say, if there is anything, always let us know so that we will have people to handle it. So most of the commissioners then too became my friends, most of them. So we were working hand in hand. Is it for transport? Is it? So it was easy for me. So you know that once you listen to your that problem that you had at that moment that concerned government will be solved.